All right. Welcome back. Turn 3, mission 4. Um, got a couple of units got a couple of German units on the board. Some on cards with me, some on cards without me, but unspotted. Two tanks rolling down. This turn, we're dropping a bunch of potential A's down on row 1. So kind of just looking at let's get to that. Easier to see right there. Turn 3, row 1's going to have A's, and then next turn we get a little bit of a break, chance to deal with it. So let's start. Let's follow the sequence of play. Friendly. So we have an HQ event. So which one is it? I want tanks. 5. I don't think that's tanks. Turn 3, 5, ammo resupply. 4 machine gun, 4 mortar, 2 rockets, any card in the staging area. So, rockets, mortar ammo. All right. Where do we want to put those? I think I'm just going to put them here with the CO. We'll get them distributed. It's kind of centralized. We can get them distributed if we need to. All right. Do they get a... They do not have an HQ event. So we're going to drop down potential contact A's. Got 6 of those. Or, let's see, 5 and 6. Now, and then we're going to determine what they do. So we've got these tanks. Enemy activity, enemy activity. Kind of also would like the fog to have disappeared. Now that I think about it, enemy activity. Got enemies here and here. All right. So we have got 6, I believe. Oops. 6 remaining enemy activity checks. So which one? Number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is right here. So it is an assault. So I am making the assumption there is a vehicle behavior. There is not a non-vehicle behavior. So my assumption is we are following the, oops, where is it? Gosh. It's an assault. So they are an assault. They are on the same card. They are under cover. So that would be a 1 through 5. And on a 1 no action, 2 fall back, 3 through 5, they attempt to make a grenade attack. So that is a 5. They are going to attempt to make a grenade attack. They are green. So let's draw randomly. There are 2 buildings. So first we're going to draw, first we're going to see if it's a grenade attack. Let's do that. It is not. They're green. They get 1 draw. They failed. So there is a grenade miss. Now, they failed with their grenade attack. We get to reply with a grenade attack. And I'm going to pause real quick. I don't know if they both get to respond. I think, let me check. All right, the way I'm reading this, when a good order unit has a grenade attack attempted on it, meaning I did need to know which card. So let's figure out which card that was. That is a 1, so it's this one right here. So he is going to attempt a grenade attack back. He is a veteran. So he gets 3 draws to try to grenade back. So 1, 2, 3. So he did successfully grenade back. That's kind of awesome. Oops, it was this guy over here, wasn't it? It was a 5. So not that guy. This guy. And same thing, we had a 1 and a 2. So this guy, well, he's not a good order unit. Well, that's a bummer. So I'm going to flip those because so he was attempting to attack this guy, who is not a good order unit. So we have a grenade miss. Not a good order unit, so couldn't attack back, so that did not occur. So that is done. So then this card would be which card? There are 5 remaining, so number 3. 1, 2, 3. So that is a all other situations. So he probably is going to attempt to move. So he is done all other situations. He's not on the same card. He's not an A, G, or H. And it's the A with the mount. So 1 through 4. It is a 2. Infiltrate towards the closest opposing unit. Now there are 3. 4. So I'm going to draw. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, he's going to attempt to infiltrate here, which is where his units already are. Okay. So he is green, and he fails. So he is exposed. Now he's going to go under this cover, because they will try to go under cover. This is a little bit loaded up, so if I can get a grenade attack on it, which this guy could attempt a grenade attack, that would be good. All right. So that was this card. So now there's 4. So number 1, so the tank. Now we are going to use the vehicle behavior. So if on the forest road, move to the road embankment. So he's on the forest road. He's going to move to the road embankment. So he did move to the road embankment. Well, I guess we could bring his ammo with him. Oh, hold on. I didn't really need to do this. They're just activated. My bad. So let's instead, we have 2 left. This guy, and that's still number 1, but it's this card. So now we're going to draw on the same thing, the 1 through 4. That is a 2. He attempts to infiltrate towards the closest card. So we have, once again, 4 cards. Number 3, so that is 1, 2, 3. So he's going to attempt to infiltrate here. Gets 1 draw. Fails. He can go in the cellar. He can't fire there, but I think he will still go there. It's an interesting question. Is there a rule with cellars in German units? So yeah, cellars were count killers. I'm just going to say he goes into the cellar for now. So he's exposed, but in the cellar, which would be a logical thing. Go get your cover. He can't fire at us. But we are now going to be doing automatic fire at him, and he is spotted. So they're both spotted now. So we're firing. And this PDF has gone away. This PDF has disappeared. This one is an automatic now. They're firing at us on automatic. We're firing at them on small arms. All right. So that was this one. So the last one is here. So this is on the same card as an opposing unit and undercover. 1 through 5. That is a 5, so that is an attempt to make a grenade attack. As we learned the last time, we have 2 units. We will decide which one. He is attempting to make a grenade attack here. He did succeed. Ooh. We get to try to grenade back. Oh, there are 2 units there. So we're, oh, wait a minute. Ah, all that gets undone again. Golly. I'm just going to flip it. Oops. They are pinned. Both of them are pinned. So I'm just going to do the first one. Pinned on the same card, undercover. So it's a 1 through a 3. No, 1 through a 5. We know that's going to be a 5. So that first one is pinned on the same card as an opposing unit, undercover. He is going to fall back. So he's going to fall back to the card with the best cover is going to be the fallback priority, I believe. Off the map, a card out of line is the card with the highest cover and concealment. So that's a 1, that's a 1, that's a 1. It feels random. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. 1 and 1. Oh, he can go, it says off the back of the map, right? Oops. Off the edge on their own side or currently beyond left or right boundaries. Off the map edge if or currently beyond. Yeah, no. So there, he's just going to fall back to here or here. So let me draw 1 through a 2. So he's going to draw back to this one. He's going to fall back there. So he falls back. This has disappeared too, by the way. He has fallen back, falls back. All right. Now this guy is the same thing. He's pinned on the same card, undercover. That is a 4. I believe he's falling back. Pinned on the same card, undercover. He will also fall back. That is a 2, so he's going to go here. Now, one thing I did wrong. When this guy fell back to here, these guys should have opened fire. So PDF. Yep. Small arms. And then when these guys fell back here, this is going to move there, and we have a PDF. And they are continuing to fire at us. This one and this guy is firing. When he moved, he ceased fire, he moved here. So it's a question of who has the most steps. 6. I think he is actually firing here. Oh no, wait a minute. He's got units there. Yeah, he's not going to fire at his own units. So I think this is correct. So this right here is going to be the small arms, or he's all pinned from this guy. This is going to be all pinned from here. Automatic fire there. So I believe that is all correct. All right. So now it is my turn. That was a little chaotic, and I kind of forgot some steps, so I apologize to everybody. That was not as smooth, and I was going back and forth with cards. But I think I got that all correct. So, let's see what our CO gets. 3. He's a veteran, so he has 4. So he's up to 6. Is there anything I want him to do this turn? These are all potential A's, so stuff could pop out. really don't think so. I really don't want to move any of my headquarters. He can save all 6. So we'll have the first platoon draw. Ooh, 3. He's a veteran, so he's up to 10. I don't think the first platoon. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. First platoon's going here, and he's exposed. And he's going to tell this mortar to drop a grenade here. Yep, that is a line. So we are going to try to draw 2 cards. So that failed. He'll, oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Command, exhort. So that failed. So we just have another grenade miss, but 1 mortar is down 1. All right. So that was 1 to move, 2 to fire, 3 to exhort. 4 is going to put him under the cellar. Yep. He's exposed. I'm taking a chance. I'm leaving him in the foxhole. No, I'm actually going to move him under this building. So at least if they get hit, he's got a little more protection. All right. So he spent all 4. So he's down to 6. Second platoon gets 4. So he's also got 10. Got another grenade here. I'm going to have him do the same thing. He's moving. He's going to have him try to drop there. 1, 2. So he did succeed in dropping. We got a grenade hit there. That was 2. Then he's going to go under there. So, all right. Probably not obvious on the video, but I had to take a break. Had people come over, probably heard a dog bark. So jumping back in, I had to go back and look at the video and figure out where I was, but I believe I have just finished the 2nd platoon. So it's time for the 3rd platoon. So we will draw. He is line, so he gets 2. He can spend 2. Now, is there anything we want him to do? Something looks odd here because, oh no, they're not firing. They can't fire. So what I may do, I am with my 3rd platoon, I'm going to have him move up. There is a volume of fire on this card, so before he's going to try to do an infiltrate. So he gets 2 attempts to infiltrate. He fails. So he is exposed. And then he's going to tell this guy to grenade. So that is a veteran. So 1, 2, oh my gosh, a critical hit. 3. All right, so no cover there. That is awesome. That is a grenade. Oop, no. That is a critical hit grenade. Ignore cover. Well, glad I tried to infiltrate because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten those 2 grenades. Now he is undercover and can't fire back. He can't move, so he cannot fire. So he doesn't get a shot back. That is the way I'm interpreting that. So he moved, tried to infiltrate, and then grenade done. And he's just going to stay under that cover because that's the best cover he can have. Yep. All right. So that is, I believe, the third. So then XO gets 1. I don't think I want the XO. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the XO move over here. We're going to get the XO over by the ammo and probably the first sergeant. So those guys are capable of getting ammo. So the first sergeant is here. I'm going to have him move over. No, he's going to hang here with this guy so he can tell him to do something for now. So he's just going to stave his 5. So now we have general. And we get 2 for the general. We've got these units up here. I don't think I'm going to have them attack anybody. I think I'll have the XO get into that card. So anything else I want to do with my general? Platoon. Oh. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll have him attempt to concentrate fire. That's what we'll do. Let's see, should we do that there? That's the unit I'd rather get. He is exposed. I think I'll have this guy attempt to... Actually, we'll have this unit right here. I don't need the machine gun. We'll have this guy, he's a veteran, attempt to concentrate fire. So 1, 2, 3. So he does successfully concentrate fire. And that is the end of my general. All right. So on to, there is no capture. There is no retreat. AT movement. So we looked at this earlier when I made the mistake of how to move these things. They are both activated. So if on the forest road, move to the road embankment. So they are on the forest road. They are going to move to, he's going to move. Nobody can see him. Well, yeah. Actually, this guy, he's going to move. Now, when he moves, he will lay down heavy fire here. So he's laying down heavy fire. Right? Once they get to the road embankment, they could shift off either direction. All right. So they've both moved. So that's the AT phase, and he is firing. So he'll use up some ammo. So fire mission update. There is none. Potential contact. So we've got 6 of them. So let's draw number 1. So we're over here. It's an A. We are heavily engaged, so we're drawing 3. So 1, 2, 3. Nothing. Which one? 5 now. So over here. 1, 2, 3. So we do have contact here. We are drawing on the A table. So on a 10, that is a 4. Package 4. Assault. Up to 3 assault squads. Human wave. Exposed. They do not open up a PDF. Max line of sight. Okay. I think there's a special rule on the human waves here. I think. Do I remember that properly? I don't. All right. So. The human waves use assault squads, which are these. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that is human waves up to 3 assault squads. I don't know what the up to 3 means. For human waves, attacker uses as many assault squads as possible, up to 3. There are 7. So I assume we had 7. Yeah. All right. And place each individually. More than can be on one card. So, yeah, so we are going to place now. Package placement. We are on column 6. So basically left and direct front. Well, what's interesting, I don't think units can be... Actually, I don't think this applies. Because you can't place units on cards that already have units. And they can only be on these 2. Oh, wait. Yeah, they can only be on those 2. Real quick rule check on placement. You cannot place an enemy package on a card that already contains enemy units, except when placing, yep. So I have to redraw because I can't place here or here, and that is my max line of sight from here because of the visibility. Oh, yeah, because of the visibility. We're still at low visibility, although I do believe now that I need to mission 4, I think we're in daylight. Yep, turn 3, so this is daylight. But we still have fog, and limited visibility is anything with a +2. Yep. When the overall visibility is +2 or greater, the effects of limited visibility apply. So we have limited visibility. So I cannot place that unit. In fact, I cannot place any unit other than the tanks. So we effectively right, because I can't place anything that's my max line of sight, cannot be placed. So the tanks are going to be on the forest road. So that means we are limited to 1, 2, or 3. So I'm just going to draw. In fact, we'll just look at this card. The 3 was a 1. We'll just use that. So it was package 2, which is 2 more Panthers coming down the pike. So we got another. Got a Panther and a Panther. Again. All right, that makes sense. There. Oops. So those are up here. All right. I'm going to put these back in this bag. All right. Interesting. All right. So 1, 2. Now we're down to 4. Number 2. So we're right here. 1, 2, 3. Got another contact. Should make that cockeyed so I remember. Now that can be placed in anywhere. So a 10. That is number 9. PC, that's 9. That's package 6. Another base, another LMG team. Huh. Like these LMG teams. So we got 5 ammo. LMG team. They are not spotted. And we are on column 3. So column 3, 1 through 3. Number 3, they're going to be, well, they can't be right front. So we're going to be, it's really a 1 or a 2 there. So they're 2. They can't be right front because I've got a unit there, and they can't in non-Vietnam, can't be placed there. So they're going to be direct front. This guy is going to be here. He is unspotted. He opens up fire. So here with automatic weapons. All right. That one. 3 more. Which one? Number 1. Start doing that. I like that. 1, 2, 3. So nothing here. 2 more. First one, so that guy. Nothing. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. All right. Well, we got tanks and we got another unit coming down the pike. All right. So now pinned recovery. This guy is not being fired. Oh, no, he is being fired on. So he's all pinned. These guys, however, are not being fired on. So that, he is unpinned. He is unpinned. All right. So let's march down the line. First one is here. Oh, no, first one is here. We got heavy weapons, -3, +3 for the bunker. And then we have +2 for visibility. So he is at a +2. +2, he is pinned. All right. This tank used an ammo. In fact, why don't we knock down? He's going to fire. He's firing. And then other ones where I am firing are here. These are my small arms. So here, that is 2-1 HMG firing. Oops. 2-1 HMG. And then we also have this 2-8 LMG. So those are the use of ammo this turn. All right. So we had nothing here, or we got pinned there. Now here we have small arms, so that's +1, +2, +4 for the twilight or for the fog, and then -2. So it is a +2 as well. That is a miss. He is no longer pinned. All right. And we have here minus, so that is a +3 total for the +1 plus the visibility, +4, and then -4. So he is even, which is a hit. They are green, so a paralyzed unit. So this guy is going to shift to two lats basically. And that unit will go away. One of these is going to be paralyzed. And let's look and see what the other one is going to be. So that is a GPAL. GPAL. AL, top one. Last step is an AC. So he still has the, it's that guy. He still has his machine gun ammo. So he is also pinned. All right, that's those guys. And this can go back into the bag. All right, continuing, nothing here. Here, they are sitting, I got 2 units in there. So the grenade ignores fog. So it's +2, +5, -4. So they are a plus, well, we have a +1, and then this guy is a -1. So the +1 first. +1 is pinned. The -1 is hit. He is green, so he is paralyzed. So this unit right here, we can get rid of his ammo because he is just a paralyzed unit, and they're both pinned. All right, both of those are pinned. Well, that was effective. Gotta love grenades. Let's see, get the LMG back up here. All right. Now they're firing at me with automatic, and they have automatic. Oh, a grenade miss made that even worse, actually. Now that I look at it, I had a grenade miss on the whole card, but we will just stick with what it was. I don't think, see, actually, yeah, he was still pinned because he was a +1, so he was actually a 0. All right, so this guy here is -1, -2, which offsets the card. So we have +2 for the weather, +6 for this guy. So let's look at the +6 is pinned. Wow, that's a bummer. Now this one is -2, +2, and then we got the plus, we're at +3. And that is a miss. So this guy is missed. All right. Here, we're just firing, they are firing automatic weapons. They have -1. And then I've got +4. This guy is a +9, -3. So they're all +6. So we're just going to drop down the line. Even the exposed is +6 because he's in the cellar. So the first +6, a miss. A miss. So now it's going to be the artillery. A miss. My HQ. Woo! Close to pin, but a miss. A miss and a miss. All right. We did take his ammo away. This one is all pinned. I'm going to flip here after this, but so +2, +4. He's +6. So even with, because of the fog. So +2, +4, +6, +7, plus even more. So we got this guy +6, miss. I think it's only that guy, yep. +6. He's still pinned. Wow, that's so funny. Ignoring the cover, which is awesome. So we have a +2. A grenade also ignores the fog. So +2. And then -7. So he is a -4. Ah, only pinned. Wow. Disappointing. Disappointing. And these guys are all pinned, so +2, +4, +6, so two +6s. Miss and a miss. All right. So now this here is now small arms fire. I think that's the only thing that changes. We still have small arms fire here. Oh no, these guys are pinned. So this will change. Oh, that was already all pinned. I believe that's the only change. So There is no, well, we just do on to cleanup. So we're going to move on to turn 4. I am going to make a note, turn 4. And we are going to stop right there with this video. Hope you join me again. We'll start turn 4 soon. This has been a fascinating scenario so far. I'm really enjoying it. So hope you are too. We'll catch you on turn 4.